Austin X is here at the J&J Interactive Lounge at South by with Stacy Feld, the Regional Head of Innovation for J&J. Stacy, welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Now, this is a follow-up. We had you on the podcast. I'm really excited to see. How's it been going so far?
Well, it's always exciting to come back to South by. There's been a tremendous energy this year. I think people are really excited to be back. The last couple days, I have participated in South by South Pitch, the health, food, and nutrition pitch competition, and really exciting to see the breadth and diversity of entrepreneurs tackling exciting challenges, everything from fertility to cognitive health diagnosis and detection. So, I think it's a reinforcement of just South by Southwest's focus on big, world problems, and especially in the health space, big diseases, and tackling significant health challenges.
So, one of the things we talked about on the podcast was the expansion of the health arena. When you're looking at those pitches, when you talk about food and fertility and medical device, how are you able to measure them against each other when they look so different, have different markets, have different business models?
Yeah, so I think that pitch competition in particular looks at a number of different criteria. The goodness of the world. We have our credo looking at the contributions that are made to patients, to providers, to the communities. So looking at the goodness and the opportunity to have potential in the market, what traction, the team's expertise. So I think there is a baseline as an investor and an evaluator of partnerships to be able to look across multiple different markets and assess a company's potential.
So obviously you can't tell us who's the winner or anything, but any kind of big things standing out in terms of what you've seen so far, any big ideas have kind of popped up that you guys didn't know kind of coming in?
I think there's certainly coming in, we knew there was going to be a really big focus on artificial intelligence and chatbots and the continued focus on technology enabling better solutions in healthcare. I think that has continued. I think what is maybe newer in terms of the dialogue are questions about health literacy, trust, how AI is going to be applied in an equitable way to make sure that it's representative of diverse populations. So really robust discussions on those topics as well.
So obviously ChatGPT, DALL-E, all those exploded into the consumer space just in the last 6 months, year. We're all using it. How far out do you think actually see it used on a day-to-day basis in the healthcare arena?
So I think what's going to be really important, especially as we think about what success looks like, is that those technologies are applied to the most impactful solutions. It sort of goes back to the fundamentals of what's like the killer app, what's the right use case to really demonstrate the value and the impact in healthcare.
So we're here in the interactive lounge. Talk to me what kind of stuff you have here.
Well, it's worth pausing in terms of, another aspect of South by and what's different. This is my 11th South by, and this is the first time that J&J has made a big push, and we're a title sponsor of the Health and MedTech track. So having this interactive lounge and opportunities to engage with the technology that we're bringing to market to accelerate healthcare solutions, and to engage with entrepreneurs and partners and to hear about what they're excited about, and just continue the exchange of ideas, I think is tremendous. Earlier this morning we had a talk on different technologies and approaches to evaluating brain health and tackling mental health conditions. So again, a way to bring people together in a smaller space and create some buzz and excitement, and to highlight the commitment that J&J has to partner externally and to bring solutions to market that are tackling really significant challenges, and doing so by using technologies to accelerate solutions.
I know we can definitely say there was a buzz around here as we were coming up. The line to get in was down the hall, down the escalator. So people definitely wanted to see what you guys had to offer.
Yeah, no, it's really exciting. I actually thought that there was a talk going on, and it was the line queuing for the talk. And it was really exciting to see that they were waiting. Everyone was waiting to come in and here I'm looking across, and we have the robot, we have VR, we have a lot of different anecdotes going on with technologies that are coming to market. So lots to be excited about, and it's really just the tip of the spear in terms of how we're using technology and how we're collaborating with innovators to bring healthcare solutions to market.
We talked a lot about kind of on the podcast how J&J is kind of looking at Texas and Austin with J Labs down in Houston, but that being kind of more the tip of the spear than just being there. South by being here in Austin and growing. We've had a few companies on both in the healthcare space and kind of the convergent space, AI and healthcare. How does the South by experience kind of furthering for you that narrative of Austin kind of growing as a bio hub?
Yeah, well, I guess there's two aspects to it. I think it further reinforces the fact that Austin is such a vibrant place to be an entrepreneur, to set up a company, to be able to tap into the resources and the energy and the convergent markets of tech and healthcare, which are, what I particularly am excited about. But I also think that South by itself continues to be a place on the global innovation stage that people come to. As an example, I gave a talk yesterday on a panel about how the home health hub is really emerging. And care models are going, outside of the traditional into more virtual and remote areas, whether it's the home, workplace, places of worship, schools. And a few people came up to me after the talk and said that one was international, had come into town to really understand the health landscape. So this festival of ideas continues to be a place on the global stage that people come to. They want to tap in, they want to hear the dialogue, and I think that's really exciting for Austin, but exciting for all of the industries that are represented here.
Yeah, I think it is this convergence of industries, and I think one of the big things when we talk to Hugh and others, it's always about the creatives, right? And we see this kind of art and music. Had a chance to breathe for 2 seconds and see anything kind of cool on that side?
So I always make a commitment to go to at least one movie, and I have a couple picked out tonight. I have a bunch of different receptions. So I haven't quite nailed, and I didn't get my express pass in time, so I might be waiting on a line. But it's really, really exciting to be able to bring all that together, and I won't be able to stay for the music, but I know that's an exciting element to the festival as well.
Well, Stacy, thank you for joining the podcast. Thanks for talking to us again, and thanks to J&J for being part of South by.
Thank you. It's great to be here.